RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, Billerica, Massachusetts, home of top 10 list of everything and anything. Coming soon, the top 10 list will be returning about the top 100 most famous blondes of all time. Look for that in October. Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Friday, September 23rd, 2016, around 8:39 in the evening, Billerica, Massachusetts. The sun went down, felt a little raindrops. It's a cool front. Tomorrow it's going to be in the 60s, and Monday a touch of frost. This is the start of fall. Maybe we'll have Indian summer, or maybe there'll be snow in October. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. Seattle Mariners suspended backup catcher Scott Cleveridge for the rest of the season for posting inappropriate remarks on Twitter. When you use social media, do not post anything that's going to cause controversy or something you're going to regret. So think before what you post on social media, because that post is seen by everybody and they might not like what you post. If it's something that's not good at all, they're going to complain about it and they're going to remark about that, and that those tweets was unprofessional, so he's going to miss the rest of the season. That's a punishment. And that's about it on the news from the RVBN Newswire. Be back in a flash with my third and final video blog of the night, which will be about former Major League Baseball pitcher Bob Ojeda. I'm back. Did you miss me? My third and final video blog subject of the night is my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is former Major League Baseball pitcher Bob Ojeda. Bob Ojeda pitched 15 seasons in the big leagues. He was known for being on the Mets staff in 1986 that went all the way to the World Series championship. Bob was born in, and he grew up in California. He pitched in high school and he was in college. He was a decent pitcher, but no Major League Baseball team drafted him out of college. So he had to try out for a big league team, and the Red Sox saw some potential in Bob Ojeda. They signed him as an undrafted free agent, and he spent 3.5 seasons in the Red Sox farm system. He kind of had a cup of coffee with the Red Sox in 1980, being in the starting rotation. Then in 1981, he pitched in Pawtucket. He was the 1981 International League's most valuable pitcher. And he got the win in the longest baseball game in history that went for 33 innings between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Rochester Red Wings. And future Hall of Famer Wade Boggs and Cal Ripken Jr. were part of that game. And Bob Ojeda made his Major League debut in 1980, and he spent his first few years with the Red Sox, and he moved from starting rotation to the bullpen role with the Red Sox back and forth, back and forth. He had some pretty good years, but other times he was frequently injured, and in 1985 he was basically into bullpen duty because his spot in the rotation was taken by Roger Clemens. Plus, he was frequently hurt. He was traded to the Red Sox, from the Red Sox to the New York Mets in 1986 for Calvin Schiraldi. He was part of an awesome Mets rotation that went to the championship in 1986. But during his career, he was frequently injured, especially during the time with the Mets, because he looked like potential. He was going to be like a top pitcher. And he almost severed his finger in a freak accident with hedge clippers in 1988. And he was never the same pitcher after that, basically bouncing around from the bullpen to the starting rotation. He spent time with the Dodgers and then the Indians. He was involved in a boating accident in 1993 that killed his teammates Tim Cruz and Steve Olin of the Cleveland Indians, and he suffered some head lacerations, and he was psychologically damaged for that, missing most of the 1993 season. He made it back with the Indians. Then he finished his career in 1994 with the New York Yankees. He pitched a couple of games, but he didn't have any more, and his ERA with the Yankees was well over 30 runs a game. That's unbelievable. And his stats he has, like some of the statistics, 6 times he won 10 or more wins in a season. 2 times his ERA was under 3. 5 times he had 100 or more strikeouts. 6 times during his career he had 5 or more complete game seasons. 2 seasons he had 5 or more shutouts. He led the AL in shutouts with 5 in 1984, and he led the National League in winning percentage in 1986, and he finished in the top 10 in National League Cy Young voting 1 time. That was the year that everyone in the Mets starting rotation received a Cy Young vote. You'll never see that again from any Major League Baseball pitching staff. Those Mets teams, 1986, should have been a dynasty. That's going to probably be a future video blog subject in October. And Bob did not make an All-Star team. His career stats: 115 and 98, 3.65 ERA, 1,128 strikeouts, 41 complete games, and 16 shutouts. He never was on a Hall of Fame ballot because he would have been eligible in 2000, but they did not put him on the Hall of Fame ballot. He probably would have not gotten any votes, but maybe probably won probably from the New York media. Then Bob went into coaching as a pitching coach in the Mets farm system in the early 2000s. There was talk that around 2003, 2004, Bob was going to be the pitching coach of the Mets, but he criticized the Mets management, saying at that time about them with the starting rotation, and he was not considered. And then he went into independent baseball as the pitching coach for the Worcester Tornadoes in the mid to late 2000s, which was an independent baseball league. The manager of the Worcester Tornadoes was Rich Gedman, so he was teamed up with his former teammate from the Boston Red Sox. And then Bob, for about 6 seasons from 2009 through 2015, was an analyst for Mets games on Sportsnet New York. Bob's career in Major League Baseball is what I would consider like kind of an enigma. He kind of had all the tools to be maybe a great starting pitcher, not an ace type one, but maybe a solid number 2, and probably would have made some all-star teams, but frequently injured during his career, which is not good at all if you want to be a great good pitcher. That's about it on Bob Ojeda. That's about it on these video blogs: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Tomorrow, 3 more video blogs are coming for you. First video blog will be about the NES game Popeye. Second video blog will be about 100 episodes of a television show, which is syndication. That's a magic number for syndication. Tell you all about that. And the third and final video blog of the night's personality profile. The last personality profile for the month of September will be former Major League Baseball pitcher and current broadcaster for the New York Mets on SNY and TBS, Ron Darling. Keep calm, everybody. And I'm a Julie Button guy. Molly was the leather, WCCO accent has nice legs. Elizabeth had so stunning, she's best. Amy Sweezy's awesome. Amy's in the Church of WPIX Channel 11 is such a cool guy. And Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent. And in the words of Sean, don't you get out. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. No RVB and promo tonight.